What is up, you guys? Jake here with an OU Wi-Fi Pokemon battle against my friend Maxxie. He leads with his Donphan, I lead with my Haxorus. I go for the Dragon Dance, forgetting that I am choice banded because I use this in a random battle, and you can't have the same item on two Pokemon, so I usually have leftovers. So I'm forced to switch out into my Reuniclus, and he switches out into his Vaporeon. And then he makes another switch into his Dragonite. I go for the Trick Room just so I can outspeed everything now. Go for the Stab Psychic, and I get the Special Defense drop, which is awesome. He goes for the Dragon Dance. He can't really do anything else now. I just take him out with another Psychic, and that is one down. So he goes back, or no, he goes into his Drizzle Politoed. I go for the Focus Blast and I miss. He goes for the Perish Song, and I really don't know what he's trying to do there, but I can just switch out. And then he goes for the Hypnosis and it hits. And I think he was guessing that I was going to stay in, which I don't know why. But the Trick Room wears off, so I'm just going to switch out as he goes into his Zapdos. Go back into my Haxorus. And he goes for the Hidden Power, which he thought was Hidden Power Ice. It's actually Hidden Power Dark. So he got kind of screwed there. So I just go for the Dual Chop, which I run over Dragon Claw just so it can break subs. And it has twice the chance of getting a crit free, because there's two and that's the one. So yeah, he switches. I just take out his Politoed. Easy. Then his Vaporeon is being annoying, and this does not do a lot of damage, except I get a crit, which is awesome. He goes for the Toxic, and I stay in because I know I can get one more Dual Chop off, and I'm not worried about the Toxic poisoning because I have Blissey on this team. He goes for the Wish, and I predicted him to go for the Wish Protect. A little scheme, so I switch out, knowing I can get a free switch into my Egward or Blissey. And I don't have a Rapid Spinner, so those Stealth Rocks are going to be quite annoying. And he goes into his Ferrothorn, and I was kind of confused what he was trying to wish. So I get all my healing done. He sets up spikes. And then he switches out and back into his Vaporeon. And I just go for the Toxic, just be safe. And I think this is where he gets his wish. Oh no, he rests. And this is obviously not an offensive Blissey. I don't think anyone would actually make one, so I just go for the Seismic Toss. It does a fair amount of damage. That's before leftover. So I just go into my Togekiss, and I know he will fear the Shockwave, so I can go for a free Nasty Plot here, and he does. So he switches out into his Herpes, and so I get the Nasty Plot up, which is awesome. Plus 2 special attack, and this is Surrend Grace, so added effects are more likely to happen. So I'm hoping I can get that Air Slash hacks with flinch, or a crit would be nice too. And obviously this thing is just a wall, and I get the flinch, which is awesome. That's why I love Togekiss. And right now this part of the battle is kind of boring. He's just leech seeding, and I'm air slashing, and I miss the air slash there. It has like 95% accuracy, misses there, and I was fearing the Stone Edge here, so I go into my Dutagi or my Papoudon, and I predicted awesomely because he goes for the Stone Edge, does absolutely nothing, and so he switches out into his Ferrothorn, probably going for the Power Whip. I set up Stealth Rocks because I know he's gonna switch. And I think, yeah, it's this. I accidentally hit Slack off. I meant to go for the EQ, and luckily he misses the Power Whip, so that turn kind of it was lucky there. He goes for the Power Whip, does a good chunk of damage, which is kind of scaring me right now. And I know I can't kill it with another Earthquake. And he goes for the Leech Seed. I'm guessing he predicted I'd switch. And this Leech Seed is doing a lot. And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Switch out. Go into my Fetus. And he switches out. And I'm going for the Focus Blast, I think, here. And I don't get hurt by Sandstorm because of Magic Guard, which is the best ability ever. So yeah, I do go for the Focus Blast here, and luckily it hits. But does it? No, yeah, it doesn't kill his Donphan. He goes for the Stone Edge. I take that fairly nicely. I just go for the Psychic because 100% accuracy. And then he goes back into his Vaporeon. It's asleep. He can't do anything to me. I just go for Focus Blast. And that does not kill it. But after Sandstorm, I should be able to take it out with a Focus Blast again, which does the job. And now he goes back into his Herpes, and I'm like, you know what? Time to die. Just take out Focus Blast. Easy. This thing wrecks. He goes back into his Zapdos, which he goes for the Hidden Power now. He's like, what is, because he didn't know, and he didn't know it was Hidden Power Dark. He thought it was Ice, so he's like, what is this? So I was like, just go for Hidden Power, and that is the game. 6-0 sweep. Good game. It was actually a lot closer than it seemed, even though I beat him 6-0. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, and if you want me to do more Wi-Fi battles, tell me, because I like doing random ones and just messing with people. It's fun. Alright, see you guys.